Hey, my name's Kirby Ingles. I'm a leadership and transformation coach, a father of four, and a U.S. Army veteran. And today I wanted to talk to you about the first steps in achieving a rich and satisfying life, a life of happiness and fulfillment, and becoming a pillar of the community. This is a phrase that you hear me say often, so I thought I would enlighten you with some of the very first steps. And the biggest thing initially is having a desire, having that intense burning desire for something in the future. And as people come in the chat, I'll recognize them. Jimmy, Jeremy, David, thank you for joining us. Again, my name is Kirby Ingles. I'm a leadership and transformation coach, a father of four, and a U.S. Army veteran. And so this burning desire, it's something that you have to have if you're going to achieve something in the future. We all have it, right? And nothing is impossible with the right burning desire. You know, Roger Bannister, the guy who broke the 4-mile minute, or not 4 mile, the 4-minute mile. No one ever thought it could be done, but he did it, right? The 2-hour marathon has been recently broken because people had a burning desire to achieve that, right? So you need to know exactly what you desire. You can't just say, I want to write more books. You need to be specific. Maybe this statement would be a very specific statement for you in saying, I want to write a New York bestseller and sell 10,000 copies in 6 months. That's specific. So you need to be very specific about that burning desire. You need to write it out. You need to capture it. Hey, Lino, thank you for joining us. And so next, what you need to do is you must have faith, and you got to decide what you are going to give in return for this desire that you want to become a reality. One of the guys that's famous, and it's Sunday, so let's talk about this guy, and it's Rudy Rudiger from the famous Notre Dame football team. He had faith in a burning desire. He understood what he must do in return to get what he wanted, and that was to be in the starting lineup on as a senior on that Notre Dame football team. And he got to do that in the very last game. And so he had a burning desire, and it took him 4 years of hard work and effort, getting beat up. He was the shortest guy. He probably had no business being on that football field, but his burning desire kept him going. He had faith that he could do it. Jesse, Kevin, David, thanks for joining. And David and Kevin says, that's awesome about Rudy. And it's very true. Rudy had that burning desire. So pick a date when you want to achieve this burning desire, you know, and don't just pick any date. Nothing happens unless you're very specific, you know, you're realistic, and it's something that it's achievable. Okay. Nothing's going to happen unless you actually commit to a date. And next, you know, you need to create that plan and reverse engineer from the date that you selected. And start immediately. Put this plan into action. Don't wait. Don't say, if you're planning for 2020 right now, start taking action tomorrow when you wake up. Don't wait till 2020. You might plan for 2020, but you need to start taking action now. And so the other thing you need to do is you need to write all this out on paper. Paul and Dan, thanks for joining the chat. Write all this out on paper. And I want you to write it down every day. I want you to write this down twice a day. Every time you wake up and before you go to bed. I want you to bookend your day with this just like you would with gratitude. You need to repeat it back to yourself. You need to touch it as you read it, okay? As you read it back out loud to you. The application of writing, speaking, feeling it, seeing it, and hearing it is very powerful, and this will actually commit it to your mind and keep it at the top of your mind, as well as you making a commitment to it on a daily basis. And you keep it in front of you all the time. You know, Brian Tracy, I think, and maybe Jack Canfield are two of the industry leaders in the self-help world. And I believe both of them write down their goals every day on note cards and put them in their pocket and carry them with them throughout the day. You're talking about two of the industry's best. and have achieved so many things in life. And all they do is simply write out their goals on a 3x5 card every morning and walk around with it in their pocket and pull it out and take a look at it. Hey guys, if it works for them and it's that simple, it should work for us, right? It does, because it's something that I practice. So, Stephen and Justin, thank you for joining the chat. Again, we talked about the first step in achieving a rich and satisfying life. And that's really to have that burning desire. And I laid all that out for you in about 4 or 5 steps and what you need to do real quickly. And again, my name's Kirby Ingles. I'm a leadership and transformation coach, a father of 4 and a U.S. Army veteran. And I challenge you to go back and watch the replay and follow these steps and just do it. Just commit to a month to doing it, and then come back to me and tell me whether or not, I'm full of it or actually something happened. Let me know. Okay? All right. I'll talk to you soon.